Welcome to the first episode of Mundane Conversation. I'm your host, Bingo Bango. Where's my mango?
I am the mango.
You're the mango? Here we go.
I am here.
Okay, so, I started a podcast. Basically, what I just want to do is create a short sort of as the title suggests, just a short conversation with people. You might ask me, why do I want to listen to anything you say? Why do I care? And fair enough, but that's for you to answer. That's for you to answer yourself. But I want to keep these things short, because even with podcasts that you're interested in, when it's an hour long, it's like it's almost like an obligation now. So if even I don't want to listen to an hour long podcast that I know is going to be good, I better keep this to a minimum. Anyways, for this episode, we have our guest, Michael.
That's me. I'm honored to be your first guest.
Yeah, well, it's good. It's all good. You have a YouTube channel?
I do.
What's that about? What kind of content do you make there, bud?
Honestly, it's kind of random. I just kind of toss up whatever I feel like making. I think it was 2 weeks ago or something. I put up a Mega Man Let's Play. Just kind of random.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm trying for this podcast. I'm kind of drawing inspirations from other ones that I know about, like the Pizza Party podcast. That one, they talk about like animation stuff and also whatever. But one thing they do there is when they have a guest, they ask if what video would you recommend people check out first if they go to your channel?
That's a good question. Well, honestly, I feel like the one I'm most proud of at the moment is kind of an inside joke. My Insta-Cold Pop Cooler video.
Yeah, I'm in on that joke. That's a good one for sure.
And that's the first video I actually put money into. I hired a voice actor on Fiverr. And yeah, that was a lot of fun to make.
Yeah. So kids, check that out. Check out that channel. It's a bit of a mixed bag.
Then the next one, I would say, probably the Mega Man 3 video. Yeah. I had a lot of fun making it and editing it. And yeah, I think there's a couple hoots and hollers in there.
A couple of those. Everyone likes those. All right, so there's something. I was walking home today, and I saw my the neighbor across the street. He has a dog, and his dog is very cute, by the way. And it was very sad because the owner wasn't there in the yard, and the dog was running back and forth with his ball, and there was a stranger walking like by the fence, and he was walking with the stranger with the ball in his mouth.
Oh.
It's sad. He's like, please play with me. I really want to play.
That's so sad.
Yeah. And then after the stranger walked by, he looked at me because I was across the street, and I felt like I had an obligation. But I still walked by because I figured it'd be better to not get his hopes up than to start playing with him and then like leave 2 seconds later. So, but
that's pretty sad.
I felt bad about that dog. Okay, another thing that recently dropped, Resident Evil 7. Is that like officially released?
It is. Came out last week, I think.
Yeah, I only know because of the Donkey video.
I was so excited for it. I had it marked on my calendar.
Did you buy it?
And the day came, and it's like, well, it's $80. I don't know.
Oh, geez, it's $80.
I don't really have that much time to put into a game right now.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure.
Fair enough.
Might wait for a price drop.
$80, jeez. Even 60,
yeah.
Even like every AAA game nowadays is like 60 if it doesn't include a DLC, EA. And so
yeah, the price has gone up recently.
Yeah, what's that about? Is this like a super special game? What's that?
Yeah, I don't really know. I guess with the PS4 and Xbox One, they felt like the games were like worth more, put more effort into it or something, which I can see, I guess. But personally, $80 for a game, I don't know. Yeah. Even a game I'm really excited about. It's kind of hard to justify that.
I guess you got to vote with your wallets, right? If they're going to be like, well, I guess people aren't buying an $80 game, maybe we should put it to $60.
Yeah, I remember when they were 60 brand new. Even that was a bit pricey, but not too bad.
Yeah, I've never bought a game that was that high up. I think the most expensive game I ever bought was something off Steam, I imagine.
Yeah.
Where it's very easy. But but you have played the demo, right?
Yeah, I did play the demo.
Yeah. All right.
It's actually awesome.
Really?
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the PT playable trailer. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
No.
It's it was a kind of a idea of a Silent Hill game, but it was like a trailer. It was really cool. I never got to play it because I didn't have a PS4 back then.
Oh, was that the canceled Silent Hills game?
Yeah. Yeah, since then they've taken it off the marketplace, but yeah, it's too bad because it looked awesome.
Because there's this one. The more I read about it, the more like I'm not even like huge into like horror games. Well, really, games that are on consoles in general because I don't have consoles. But
PC Master Race.
Even me reading about it got me like disappointed because there's this one guy I've been reading these like what are those, paper animes? Mangas, I guess, by what's his name? I'm gonna butcher this, I feel bad, but it's like Junji Ito? I don't know. Sorry, Japanese man. But he does like horror. He's done a lot since it's a while. Like the popular, have you ever read what's it called? The Enigma of like Emigara Fault, something like that. With the people shaped holes in the walls.
No, but it sounds creepy.
I think I sent that to you before. I'll send it to you again. But he does these really weird, sort of like trippy, very bizarre horror mangas, yeah, and they're really good. At least, yeah, they're really good. So it was
kind of reminds me of that
creepypasta.
creepypasta.
Yeah, he was working on it. He was working on that.
Oh, okay.
So
neat.
There was prepared to be some pretty crazy stuff in there, but I guess that's not happening. It's something that, even though I wasn't really into that sort of genre, it got me hyped about it, and then suddenly it's gone. So that's sad.
Luckily, the Resident Evil 7, it's pretty similar to PT, so it's kind of like it's been revived.
So how is it? So like, as a game, it seems pretty nifty, I guess. How is it as a Resident Evil game, though?
That kind of remains to be seen. It kind of looks generic, but not bad generic, just generic. Yeah. I have a feeling they're going to come out with a twist at the end that kind of links everything to the Resident Evil universe.
Like at the end of the game?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I hope so. Because if not, then, yeah, I feel like it's a bit of a marketing thing.
Yeah, just kind of...
Because it's almost a guaranteed buy for a lot of people, just like, because it's Resident Evil. And
jumping on the new sort of...
I kind of feel the same way, too, but...
Yeah. Well, yeah. Resist, Michael. Yeah, because it, like, completely severed, like, all the ties, right? Are you there? What? I
thought you were sitting there all contemplating the next thing you were going to say, or confused. And then all of a sudden, call dropped. Well, it is snowing here, so it might be my connection, actually.
Maybe. It could be the thing I'm recording with. Maybe. It cuts it off at a certain amount of time. Yeah. But it wasn't like an exact time. It was like 16 minutes and something. So.
Weird.
Yeah. Anyways. So Resident Evil 7. Overall, expensive game. Resident Evil question mark?
Question mark.
Question mark.
I really hope so.
Second thing I want to address. Have you seen Mike Pence's head is extremely round? You know Mike Pence?
The name kind of rings a bell.
He's the vice president currently.
Oh.
Google a picture of I'll put up a picture of his face. His head is so unbelievably round. It makes me uncomfortable. Look at him. It's not right. His head is way too round. It freaks me out.
You should pop his head like a balloon.
Is this like procedurally generated government officials? It's crazy.
I feel like I just put a threat on the...
What? What did you say?
Pop his head like a balloon.
Oh, jeez, bud.
Whoops. I retract that. Oh, man, his head is round.
It is. It's unbelievable. I'm not gonna get into the politics here, kids, but all I'm saying is that man's head is too round for him to actually be human. I'm just saying.
He looks like a moldy avocado.
Lizards have invaded the government and they create human disguises, but they just don't really know how to make it look right. Uncanny Valley, as it would be. Yesterday I got my braces off.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, I was keeping
That's
it
exciting.
secret, kid. Yeah, I went to the orthodontist and everyone was like, "Yay, you're getting your braces off," and I was like, "Oh, you bet." But I didn't get too excited because I knew that I knew because they give you a retainer afterward, right? So I was trying not to let myself be brought down by that. I was trying to keep it in mind, like, this isn't like an amazing thing.
Yeah.
It's still, but
yeah, really, like you can chew gum, I guess now, but
actually,
it still sucks.
Well, I chew gum anyways with the braces, but don't tell
You
my
rebel.
orthodontist. But I went over there, and I went in, and this one was like an hour long. Normally it's like 15 minutes being in there. Normally it's quick, but this one was a lot longer, and it was a whole ordeal. You know how it is. I'm in like the chair, and the guy brings out the first tool that they bring out is pliers, and I was like, oh boy, not like just rusty old pliers out of the garbage or something, but like shiny orthodontist pliers, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. And all I can say is that getting your braces off, the actual process, is completely awful because they just grab the little segments and just like snap them off first of all with pliers.
Ugh.
And they're like holding your mouth open, and like you could feel your teeth like move and react to it.
Oh god.
It's like teeth dreams in real life.
Oh no.
Yeah, you kids out there ever had teeth dreams? Dreams where horrible things happen to your teeth because your brain hates you. Those happen to me sometimes.
Awful. I feel so bad for you.
Yeah, you can like feel that it's traumatizing. But the first one wasn't bad, I guess. But then afterward, when I had the actual braces off and I ran like my tongue over my teeth, it's like it felt weird. Because I guess the glue's still there and like whatever's there that you couldn't get to, I guess, with the braces in the way. If there's anything I can compare it to, it's like imagine leaving like a slab of meat on like a ceramic counter in the sun for like 1,000,000 years, and then eventually you go and you peel it off, but it's stuck on the bottom. So there's all this like meat stuff left behind, and then running your tongue over that. That's what I'll compare it to. That's some nice imagery. But it was weird. It was like, do I have like exposed turn to Sean Connery, muscle tissue on my teeth? This is horrifying. And then he was like, oh, go rinse out your mouth. I'm like, okay, cool. Then I come back, and then another guy comes over, and he gets a little drill. And I'm like, oh boy, I love drills. And he's like drilling like the glue off my teeth. And then like, but eventually when he'd go up like into like the gums area, it would like hurt a lot. I was like, why is this supposed to hurt? And I'd like react with like, I guess my eyes, not anything else, and like my legs by like twitching. And eventually after it was all oh wait, no. It was awful because when you drink cold water and like you feel the sensitivity in your teeth like react to it and it like stings?
Yeah. Well, too well.
That was happening the whole time because it was like shooting out this cold air the entire time.
Oh wow.
In my mouth, so that it was like cold air stinging me the whole time, and that was the worst part. More than the drill.
That's horrible.
And it was also just like shooting like this white dust everywhere. I was like, cool, dude. I like that. So afterward, he's like, okay, go rinse out your mouth. And I'm like, after I'm like a wreck, and I go to the mirror and I'm like, oh, it was supposed to hurt because I'm bleeding all over in my mouth.
Oh wow.
And all the glue, I don't know what happens with the drill. Maybe it reacts with the blood or whatever, but it turns into this foamy like marshmallow paste. And it's like, I was like, what have I become? So they're spitting blood into the sink for a bit, and then I go back down, and then they get another lady come out with a slightly less drilly drill to, I guess, smooth over my teeth. And
it sounds like teamwork torture.
Yeah, they like swapped
That's
out.
awful though. That's gonna like trigger bad teeth dreams for me.
Yeah. Sorry there, kid. Yeah, it wasn't a good time. But then afterward, once the procedure was done, they were like, okay, let's go get, we have to make a mold of your teeth. And I knew it was coming for this part. I wasn't happy, because what they do is, like, they have this metal mold of, like, a mouth, and they fill it with this pink goop stuff around your teeth, and they hold it there, and it goes, like, all the way back, so that you're, like, choking.
Oh, what?
It's like, yeah, well, like, it's just, like, really uncomfortable. You're not actually, like, dying or anything, but it's just, like, they just stick this metal thing in your mouth.
Ah,
and
jeez.
it's like, geez, thanks for making me gag. Give me childhood flashbacks. So, yeah, and then the lady, too, who was actually doing it, the whole time she was, like, apologetic. So it was, like, annoying. Like,
Yeah.
I get it. You have to do your job. Just do it. Don't be like, sorry. And she'd be like, and she said to me, you're awesome, right before she did it once. Like, thank you. I guess that's consolation compliment. Thank you very much. I'm awesome. But that was bad, too. They had to do that, like, 6 times, I think. 6 different goop doodads.
Wow.
And then I was out of there, and I got back, and now I have a retainer. It's like a clear mold of my teeth that's plastic, and I fit it over my teeth all the time for the next 4 weeks.
What? Oh, 24/7. I thought it was a nighttime thing.
No, then it switches to nighttime.
Okay.
But actually,
so every night, like forever?
I don't know. We'll see what happens. But all I know is I
Wow.
have to wear them all the time except for when I'm eating or brushing my teeth, and that sucks.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Does it feel like, are you wearing it right now?
Oh, no. Because it makes it sometimes it has a chance of slurring my words, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, it would kind of ruin the way you speak. Man, that's awful. I feel bad for you.
Yeah, well, I feel bad for me too.
But hey, your teeth are all straight and awesome, and you're awesome.
Oh, thank you. You're awesome. Did you have anything you wanted to bring up? That's all I got.
Well, actually, not especially, but today I saw a story on the Reddit.
Ooh, the Reddit.
Just something about G2A Shield. Did you see that?
What's that?
Well, to be honest, I'm not really sure, but
Oh, okay. That's
G2A, I think G2A is that website where they sell
good. The Google?
keys for like Steam games at like really, really cheap prices.
Okay.
It's kind of a gray market.
Oh, that sounds a little sketchy already.
Yeah. So this guy, he tried to, I guess they have some kind of service that you pay for every month or something. He tried to unsubscribe. And it turns out it's a 12-step progress. So the first step is, why do you want to resign from G2A Shield? You type in your reason, and then you say, leave G2A Shield.
Okay.
And then they're like, oh, we're going to offer you 50% off if you stay. And then there's a giant green button saying, leave G2A Shield active. And then tiny letters in gray saying, no, I want to keep unsubscribing.
Well, that's creepy already.
So you click unsubscribe again. It's like, the transaction fee will be 33% less if you stay. You say, no, I want to unsubscribe. And then they're like, you are covered with the 5-minute money-back guarantee. You say, no, I want to unsubscribe. And then, I'll send this picture up to you so you can put it in post.
Okay.
They put up a picture of a squirrel with giant, sad eyes looking up at you with a G2A t-shirt.
Oh my goodness.
And it says, I thought we were friends.
Wow, bingo bango. I thought you said that you wouldn't cancel my subscription. What is the matter with you?
We're sad to see you go, but respect your opt-out decision and hope to see you come back in the future.
I thought that was going to turn worse, to be honest. I thought you were going to say, then they send you a picture of an aborted fetus and say, this is what you've done, Mr. Bond. You shouldn't have unsubscribed. We kill babies every time.
Because it's an odd tactic, and a lot of companies are doing it.
Yeah, the guilt.
They're kind of appealing to the emotional trigger side of your brain, and it's like, make them feel bad for trying to unsubscribe.
Put their foot in the door like 12 times in a row.
So far, they've used 2 tactics to make you feel bad or try to make you stop unsubscribing.
Yeah.
I think we're on step 5 now. And then,
bargaining.
So click disable subscription with the scroll face.
Yeah.
The next page, they make you re-enter your credit card information. So you have to go and get your card.
Oh, that's...
And enter the last 4 digits. And then the next screen is an email confirmation.
Okay.
please confirm your email address to disable the G2A Shield subscription. And then they say you have to wait at least 20 minutes to see if the email arrives.
You have to think about it. You have to contemplate.
Yeah. Time out.
It's like those, it's like in the Nintendo games where like, why don't you, like they force you to take a break. Sit there for 20 minutes and think about sunshine, you piece of garbage.
It's a literal timeout.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
And then the only button after that wait 20 minutes is return to reactivate. So you have to wait 20 minutes and then check your email. And then in the email, there's a confirmation link. That's fine. Click it. So you have to confirm the deactivation from the email, as if you haven't confirmed it 9 times already.
Yeah.
So yeah, confirm. Your G2A Shield subscription has been red sad face, red bold, deactivated.
Wow, they really get you there, bud. You sure you don't want your Steam keys, kids?
And then right after, it's like, you can renew your subscription at any time.
Oh, really? After all they give you? Well, there you go. I'll make sure not to get in there. Warning to all your subscribers out there. So I think between all the separated files that I now have, thanks to Skype shutting down randomly, I think we're approximately 16 minutes in. We'll see if I'm right in post. But
that's a good amount of time.
What I want to get to now is the questions, because I asked on the last YouTube video I uploaded. I know it was a day ago. Sorry for putting the pressure on you kids, but I guess I didn't think this out. But I'll be asking for questions for every podcast, because I plan on doing more. So if you have a question, just put like question : and then whatever it is in the comments. So I also asked for questions on the Reddit post that I made on the Flipped Out Studio subreddit. And God bless you, man. I got one person who who asked not one, but 4 questions.
Nice.
Basically 3. But because one's a meme. Get memed on, boy. So, but yeah, thank you. This is his Reddit account, but I think who he is on YouTube is Shady Aftermath. Correct me if I'm wrong, guy. But I think that's who that is on YouTube. He's been a long time follower of mine. God bless you. Appreciate you. Anyway, so his first question, I guess we're both gonna answer these on our own. So he asks, where do you get your inspiration from? So you can answer first.
Well, I find most of my videos are comedy type things. So I don't know. I wouldn't really call it inspiration so much as just a random idea I come up with one day, and it's like, oh, I guess I'll make a video about that.
Yeah.
And it's all pretty spontaneous. A lot of my videos are just kind of meme-y things. Oh, although I guess with my pop cooler video, although same thing there, it's really just a meme. I like to put things up there for a laugh. If I can make at least one person laugh, then I've done my job.
There you
and
go.
I guess that's my inspiration.
There you go. Yeah, I also see that like your videos kind of keep up with what you're interested at the moment, or like if you just bought new things, you want to try them out. There's usually something that goes up.
Yeah.
The production value.
I'm trying to work on consistency.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's all good. For me, yeah, I suppose that's a good question, considering most of my videos are people bleeding. Case in point, Eyes Bleed Man. That went up yesterday.
Feel bad for that, man.
Yeah. Because what I always try to do is give all the people that die sympathetic qualities. It's not good enough that I kill them, but I have to make you feel bad. Or maybe you don't feel bad. I'm not the controller of your emotions. But what do I get inspired from? Pretty much the same. As you can tell, my upload frequency is all over the place. I pretty much upload whenever I care to. There have been like 4-month hiatuses or longer where I just haven't uploaded. I don't think people really care regardless, but basically just like I'm always running through like skits in my head, I guess, throughout the day because I'm bored. And some of them I just like the sound of, and it just feels like a video, so I'll do a flip note on it, see what happens. So there have been some that I just haven't uploaded because because there's a there's a average And if it falls below that, you must be wondering, like, if this is what's being uploaded, imagine what's not being uploaded. Oh boy. But yeah, pretty much whatever inspires me, I guess, you know. Whatever I think is funny. If it pops in my head, I think it's funny, I'll animate it. Hope other people find it funny. I hope that answers your question. Okay, so the second one is, do you see this as a long-term job?
It's very, very difficult to have YouTube as a career kind of thing. For the amount of work that goes into each video, like, you definitely can't go into this with the mindset of hoping that you'll get popular or famous one day or rich. I started it off just because I have a passion for making content of any kind, really. I love entertaining. So for me, it's just a hobby, I guess, just something to do for fun. But in order to become as popular, to have it as a career, it's kind of, you have to follow what's popular right now in a way, I guess, because that's how people are going to find your content, by searching what's popular. I don't know. I kind of just feel like I do my own thing right now, and that's that.
That's that. Take it or leave it. If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best.
Exactly.
Yeah. For me, I think it's the same way. I would never treat it as a job to begin with. I would always have it as a hobby, and if it ever gets big, you know, God bless, then I guess I'd run with it. I think I would run with it. I'd definitely try if it ever got big enough for me to take that chance. Yeah. My only issue is, I'm never gonna get big if I continue how I am right now. If I ever had this as an actual job instead of just, like, one night I think of something and then I make it, I would need to branch out from the animations, because me as an animator, I actually don't have skill as an animator. That's why my videos are the way they are. I rely on the actual jokes rather than what they're like. And even if people were satisfied with the animations, I would want to, like, actually do, like, real life videos, I guess, with, like, me in them. And, like, I don't know, what have you, whatever it is. But right now I just think that I'm too young for people to care, I guess. You know, there's, like, an age limit in my mind for me, because I don't know, I feel like I would be too insecure to deal with that right now. But I'd like to. I'll continue doing stuff. I'd definitely branch out. I'd stick with this channel. I have no idea. But as of right now, I don't see it as a long-term job, but I would see it as a long-term hobby. I'd say that. So the third question is, will you ever do sequels to your videos? I'm not sure if this applies to you as much, but, you know, say what you can.
If I, like, that's kind of an idea that I would come up with before I release the first one, really. Like, my Mega Man 3 Let's Play Drunk is a two-parter, so I guess that would be a sequel, but yeah.
Yeah, because I guess with yours, it's just like, it's like what it is, right? I guess with mine, I have, like, little crappy narratives, I guess, so that I guess there's a lore to be continued with, a deep, rich storyline that all ages are enthralled to discover. Is enthralled a word? I don't think. I think it's just thrilled. But by sequels, I'm not exactly sure what you mean. But if you mean redo them with better quality, then you're in luck, kid, because I got a few coming down the pipeline with that. I'll be redoing some of my favorite animations, my personal favorites, with the good audio. I'm not going to be redoing the animation because, like I said, I'm actually not good at animation, so that's not going to get better. And I'm not buying animation software because that's something that I will legitimately not care to get better at it. Yeah, I'll be redoing them. I'll just, like, I just watch them and redub it, I guess. It's difficult. It's annoying for sure. But, I've already got one done, so we'll see how that is. Okay, the last question is, could you jump down and say something gay? Have you seen that video, brother?
No.
Oh, what? That's the classic iDubbbz meme where he jumps down and goes, I'm gay. Not exactly, it's paraphrased. But I guess I could. I'll do it. I'm wearing headphones, but I can jump off the chair I'm sitting on. I'm gay. There. That's just for you. That's nice. For you, Shady Aftermath, if that's your name. Could be, could not be. Anyways, Yeah, I guess that's that because I don't know how long this podcast is. If anyone actually has listened to the very end, I have an honest thank you for actually listening to this. If this didn't go well, if you didn't like it, that's fair. Give me your constructive criticism in the comments. And stick with me through at least the next few episodes because I'm just starting. I'm still learning, and hopefully they get better. Give me a chance here, bud.
Hey, give me a break.
Hey. But yeah, so thank you, Michael, for joining me on this podcast.
Thank you for having me.
I'm sure I'll have you at least, I don't know how many episodes are going to be. I have at least 3 planned in the future with different guests. But, it'd be good to have you on again. So,
Well, I look forward to it.
Yeah. So God bless. I'll see you around.
See you around.
And that's the end of the podcast. Why are you trying to steal my spotlight?
Okay, you can redo that.
Okay. No, I'm not going to. That's the end of the podcast. Get the heck off my property.